Yeah, 12 Soul here. I'm at Sturgess, and I'm standing right at the very same spot. If you guys do CNN, you're going to see something. Check this out. All right, there's Jared back there, and he's the owner of this massage chair company. All right, and I'm going to put this on hold. He's smoking a cigarette right now. But there's some really nefarious stuff going on in our country about this COVID thing at this rally where no one's wearing masks. Well, there's a couple people. All right, so I'm going to put this on hold, and then we're going to talk to Jared about his business and what has happened. Okay, there we go. This is the intro. Okay, so we're looking at some of the finest massage chairs in the industry. There's $20 million of R&D that's gone through this thing. I'm going to talk to Jared in just a second, but I want to just roll through this place here, and I'm going to just be real quiet. I'm going to be real quiet because you should see these people. There they go. There's a guy right there. All these bikers, okay? All these bikers, they love these massage chairs. Look at all of them right here, okay? This should be just like a money maker. That's a $16,000 Ferrari leather massage chair right there. There's another one. Okay, so they're all set up. They've invested a lot of money into this business. Okay, and I'm gonna go on hold for just a second here, and we're gonna talk to Jared. Okay, 12 Soul here. Okay, I'm talking with Jared. Okay, and we're gonna listen to his story. Getting right up here, get you on that. Okay, so Jared. Okay, so tell me, where are you from?
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
You're in South Dakota, so you're pretty local. But you know, this was a big operation to get all these chairs and stuff here, right?
Oh, very much so. It takes.
What did you monetize to get into this, to do all this stuff?
The total cost is about $60,000 for this.
Okay, and you got salespeople here?
We got 5 salespeople. We got a team of 10 people with feed. We have to house everybody. A lot of cost goes into it.
And you guys got one of the best. I mean, I sat in one of your chairs. You guys got one of the best products that I know of.
Yes, Furniture for Life, the manufacturer of our products, has done more research and development and has created chairs on a FDA medical device level that other companies haven't done in the past.
And okay, so the name of your company is called what?
Furniture for Life is the manufacturer.
You can find them on what?
My company is the Better Living Store. I am a Furniture for Life gallery. There are 10 Furniture for Life galleries throughout the country in each region of the country.
And so the R&D in this thing isn't just, they just didn't burn the money. They have a shiatsu master.
So what they do is they have a shiatsu master from Japan, which there's only 19 in the world, create the programs they wanted the chair to do, and then they hire the engineers to recreate the mechanism that can duplicate those movements. So it takes 2 to 3 years before they can actually create a product. So it takes a lot of trial and error to get the mechanism to move the way the shiatsu master wants to for the actual device to reproduce an actual massage.
Okay.
Not just a mechanical device like you see in the electric ones. These are all pneumatic and mechanical versus electric was what you see on the less expensive massage chairs.
These are like, and I'm not kidding you, it's like 5 guys are working on it at the same time. I am not kidding you guys. I'm all busted up as a Navy SEAL. Okay, so, and this helped me, okay? But right over where we just started this video, CNN was here about, or NBC, it was NBC.
3 or 4 days ago.
It was in NBC.
It was CNN that we got put on.
Okay, so they got put on CNN, and what were the headlines for CNN?
That Sturgess was a mass COVID spreading event. And they used our bus as the headline to advertise the upcoming story that day.
So they just basically threw you guys under the bus.
Right, because we have massage on the words on our bus, and massage around the country has been closed down. But we're not doing hands-on massage. People are sitting in the chair, and we're keeping social distancing practices in measure.
All right, so with all that being said, you've been able to get a lot of in the business, we call them ups, okay? And in other words, customers that are interested, and you could close them. All right, so you've had, how many sales have you lost in the last 2 days?
We've lost probably about 10 sales because of the communication with the financing companies. Every single application, even people that make $2 million a year, are being declined for $5,000 loans that are only $80 a month. I spoke with other vendors around Sturgess. All of their interested parties are also being declined as well.
Okay, let me put you on hold for just a second. We got something going on. Hold on just a second. Okay, we're back here. We're back here. So these chairs are amazing.
And it's not just us. The other RV dealers I've spoken with, other dealers, they're getting a very difficult time of getting people to get approved on financing on very small, reasonable loans that are normally at my store. No, I've never once got a decline.
This is interesting because, you know, you talk about vehicles. You know, you want to buy a truck today, it's like $70,000, right?
Yeah, at least.
Okay, so this is a minor purchase for people who make a lot of money. Guys that are making $2 million a year or have that kind of money in the bank, it's $86 a month. Seriously, it's a blue-collar, affordable item, especially for blue-collar workers who have back problems or have whatever's problems, right?
Yeah.
And it should be a no-brainer for the finance companies, but
we're having that issue. It's coming back declined every time.
and then what is that going to do for you?
That's going to kill our show because these shows, normally 80 to 90% of our sales are through the financing. People like to take advantage of that zero interest.
Oh, wow. What are your comments about this COVID now that you've seen all this crap? You know, people should be infected and dying in the streets here.
Yeah, there's nobody that's sick. Not one person has come into our booth coughing, and we've been here for 5 or 6 days. And there's a lot of people here. They're walking around, they're moving around, they're going to events, concerts, and not one person has come into our booth. Nobody's got masks on, nobody's coming in sick.
It's right. I mean,
That's what I've witnessed.
so I just interviewed a guy, this last one. He's got this really cool thing out of Peru, okay? And he says Peru's getting really hit really hard, okay, when he left in March. So, I mean, hundreds of thousands, who knows how many people have died there. All right, so if this thing is real, okay, I'm going to turn this camera around here. Just check this out, you guys. I mean, these guys have been here for all this time. They're riding in the air without any protection. Why aren't they dying? Okay? And by the way, what the hell does the COVID have to do with financing?
Nothing.
Nothing. And this pisses me off. I mean, seriously pisses me off. You're mistaking a COVID for shutting the country down. I just heard on the news that, you know, somebody, you know, they send me stuff, but kind of have a blackout here right now for me on T-Mobile, okay? But New York and all the businesses in New York, like Subways and all the big box companies, they're shutting down, and the malls are shutting down out here in this town that's outside here. I forgot, Little Rock or whatever. What's the name of the
Rapid City.
Rapid City? Walk into the mall in Rapid City, it looks like a ghost town. How does that? What does that have to do with the COVID?
There's nothing whatsoever. I'm from Sioux Falls. We never closed. Our business stayed open the entire time, and we were able to function just because of the way the governor of South Dakota refused to close down and take away the constitutional rights of our citizens. She publicly voiced that on national news.
So she's got some balls, okay?
Yeah.
And we're talking about our First Amendment rights.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
And then not just that, financing now. It's out of hand.
Yeah, it's out of hand completely, 100%.
So what's it going to do to your personal life after this?
It could cause me to have to. I have no idea. I have no idea what to do. I haven't even sat down to be able to figure that.
Has it made your head spin?
Yes, I'm just trying to make this come out of this with just breaking even if we can possibly do that.
All right.
We're going to have to rely on people paying in full now for the product and not using the financing in order to do that.
All right, well, that's about all we can talk about here, but it's amazing what the banks can do over a virus, and that's my message here. Okay, so with Jared and 12 Soul out, all right? You guys take care.